everyone, welcome back to the channel for our daily recap and chat. It is a beautiful day to talk about our favorite messy Genoa City residents, so grab a snack and let's dive right into the absolute madness that is happening on our screens right now. And let me just tell you guys, I am so stressed out watching this show lately. Honestly, I'm a bit tired today because I was up way too late thinking about Michael Baldwin and this entire nightmare situation he's trapped in. Poor Michael. What were they thinking putting him in this position again? Let's be real. Michael always gets stuck in the middle of these massive wars between Victor Newman and whoever Victor decides to destroy that week. But this time it feels so much darker. Because we are not just dealing with corporate sabotage anymore. We are dealing with life and death, and Michael's life is literally on the line right now. So let's back up a bit and talk about how we got here. A few episodes ago, we saw Victor and Michael break into Phyllis's mansion. They found that secret room behind the fake wall, and inside that room was Matt Clark. Yes, the Matt Clark. He was sitting there with severe amnesia, and Phyllis had all these detailed files on his past crimes. It was a huge shock. But here is the thing about Matt Clark. He is like a cockroach. You can never truly squash him. And his amnesia, yeah, that is not going to last. Because Patty Williams is secretly helping him. Patty is just completely unhinged right now. She feels this twisted connection to Matt, and she is secretly helping him recover his dark memories right in the middle of all the chaos he is already causing, and honestly it is terrifying to watch. Matt is slowly getting his brain back. The memories are clicking into place. The evil, malicious predator is waking up, and the timing could not be worse for Michael Baldwin, because Matt was lurking around, as he always does, and he happened to overhear a very private conversation. He overheard Michael Baldwin and Victor Newman talking, and they weren't just talking about the weather. They were discussing Victor's master plan to create fake evidence. The AI-generated evidence that Victor is using to frame people like Phyllis and Kane and Billy, and Matt is just standing there in the shadows, listening to every single word. But Matt doesn't just hear the words. He hears the tone, he hears Michael's hesitation. He realizes in that exact moment that Michael is not completely loyal to Victor. Michael has doubts. Michael hates what they are doing, and for a psychopath like Matt, that hesitation is like blood in the water. He sees a weakness, and he immediately wants to exploit it. Because that is just who Matt is. He is a monster who looks for the cracks in people's armor. So Matt decides to use this. With his malicious nature fully kicking back in, he quietly starts gathering more information. He is stalking Michael. He is watching his every move. He wants to find the perfect way to use Michael's wavering loyalty against him. And maybe I'm being too harsh on Michael here, but he has been so sloppy lately. He is so stressed out and panicked that he is making mistakes. He is sweating through his suits and constantly looking over his shoulder. Michael feels like he is being watched, because he is. Matt is literally hunting him from the shadows. And Michael's paranoia is making him careless. He is desperately trying to protect Phyllis from Victor's wrath. He still cares about Phyllis, despite everything she has done. He wants to save her from the AI frame-up. But in his frantic attempts to shield Phyllis, Michael accidentally exposes a massive vulnerability. He leaves a trail. He makes a mistake that proves he is working against Victor's absolute orders. And Matt just smiles that creepy, terrifying smile of his. He takes that vulnerability and he runs with it. Matt uses this opening to send anonymous proof directly to Victor. He drops the evidence right into the mustache's lap. He plants these massive seeds of doubt about Michael's betrayal. And we all know how Victor Newman reacts to betrayal. It is the one thing he absolutely will not tolerate. Ever. Victor goes completely ballistic. I mean, the fury in his eyes when he looks at that anonymous evidence. He is so angry, he immediately launches a full investigation into Michael. He wants to know everything, every phone call, every meeting, every single breath Michael has taken behind his back. Victor is ruthless when he feels crossed, and he turns all of that ruthless energy directly onto his former right-hand man. This pushes Michael into the most dangerous, terrifying dilemma of his entire life. He is trapped. He knows Victor is looking into him. He knows Victor is setting traps for him, but he doesn't even know who sent the anonymous tip in the first place. He is just flailing around in the dark, trying to survive. The fans on social media are losing their minds over this. Everyone is so worried for Michael, who actually believes this is going to end well for him. Nobody. And then, just when you think the tension cannot possibly get any worse, the writers throw the biggest curveball. Matt Clark steps out of the shadows. He stops hiding. He reveals himself publicly, and he completely exposes Michael. He lays it all out for everyone to see. He exposes Michael's lack of loyalty to Victor. He exposes Michael's attempts to help Phyllis. He exposes everything. It is a total bloodbath. Matt does this just to cause maximum pain and chaos. He wants to watch Michael squirm. He wants to watch Victor destroy Michael. But Matt also wants a piece of the action. So now, Michael is officially a hunted man. And he is not just being hunted by one dangerous guy. He is being hunted by two of the most dangerous men in Genoa City history. Victor Newman wants to destroy Michael's career, his reputation, his family, his entire life. Victor wants to make an example out of him so that no one ever dares to cross the Newman family again. Victor has the money, the power, the police, the judges. He can crush Michael like a bug. And Victor is actively hunting him down to deliver that final blow. But then you have Matt Clark. Matt doesn't care about careers or reputations. Matt cares about physical pain. Matt cares about psychological torture. Matt is a violent, unhinged criminal who is getting his memories back and wants to burn the whole city to the ground. And Matt is also hunting Michael. Matt wants to play games with him. Matt wants to make him suffer for being part of the group that locked him in that secret room. So Michael is literally caught between a rock and a psychopath. If Victor finds him first, his life as he knows it is over. If Matt finds him first, his actual life might be over. It is just so intense. I was yelling at my screen watching this all unfold. Run, Michael, run. But where can he even go? He has a wife. He has Lauren. He can't just disappear. And let's take a second to talk about Phyllis in all of this. Because this is all technically her fault. If Phyllis hadn't kept Matt in that secret room, if she hadn't tried to use him as a pawn, none of this would be happening. Her dark plans with Matt have backfired so spectacularly that it is almost hard to watch. She thought she could control a monster, but you can never control a monster. Phyllis's plan has completely blown up, and now Michael, the guy who has spent years trying to keep her out of prison, is paying the ultimate price. Michael is collateral damage in Phyllis's war with Victor. And I think Phyllis knows it. You can see the guilt and the terror in her eyes. But she is powerless to stop it now. Matt is off the leash. Victor is on the warpath, and Phyllis is just watching the train wreck happen. I really don't know how Michael gets out of this. The walls are closing in so fast. Victor has eyes everywhere in this town. And Matt is completely unpredictable. It feels like this storyline is building up to something tragic. A major confrontation is coming. You can just feel it in the air. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Will Lauren be able to save him? Will someone else step in? Or is Michael finally going to face consequences that he can't talk his way out of? He is a brilliant lawyer, but you can't litigate your way out of a dark alley with Matt Clark, and you can't outmaneuver Victor Newman when he has hard proof of your betrayal. Honestly, this whole week has been a roller coaster. I am exhausted just talking about it, but I also can't look away. It fits the show's usual style of putting legacy characters through absolute hell, but the addition of Matt Clark just makes it so much more volatile. Matt is a wild card. You never know what he is going to do next, and with Patty whispering in his ear. Forget about it. It is a recipe for total disaster. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you as stressed about Michael as I am? Do you think Victor will actually physically hurt him, or just ruin his life? And what is Matt's ultimate endgame here? I need to know your theories, because my brain is just spinning in circles trying to figure this out. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. I am way too invested in this fictional lawyer's life. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are going to be covering every single second of this manhunt as it happens, because things are only going to get crazier from here. Genoa City is not safe right now, and Michael Baldwin is public enemy number 1. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will see you in the next update.